Right, let's get the alerts off. There we go. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday Mindset. Trying to get my act together this morning. And here we are. Good morning. Carol Sue, aka Naughty Bus, live with
TwoSistas. Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0. I just want to say, wow, our podcast on Saturday with Dr. Kaveh, I always pronounce it incorrectly. I'm sorry, Doc. He listens to us all the time. Absolutely amazing. I think he is so relatable. Yes, he is a very busy physician. He's an anesthesiologist. And, professional wise, he may be up here, but he's really down to earth. And I just can't say enough good things about that podcast.
Yeah, no, he's definitely got a sense of humor, really chefs in such a way that, is on layman's terms that anyone can understand and or can relate to. Instantly just has that vibe about him that naturally puts you at ease for those tense moments of, the patients that are going into surgery, and such a great perspective from his years of doing what he's doing and understanding that a big piece to recovery and coming out and having a good healing process after the surgeries is going in with that really healthy mindset of at ease, that the patient is calm, that the patient is actually feeling valued. And not to say that patients even think that piece to it. Like, what do you mean? Am I valued? I'm just another number. I'm just a patient. And he really does his due diligence to make sure that that patient that is under his care, that he gives all his attention to, that is his main focus. But not only that, he really shared it's right then and there. That's his number one priority in his life. And you don't hear it really stated that way from other doctors, at least from other doctors I've heard of. I've never heard, I just don't know of any other doctor that I know that would make me think outside the box that I am that important as a patient. I think you subconsciously think, well, of course I'm important. He's operating on me, I better be important. But you really, for it to be validated by actual words and by actions and by his actions, he shares on how he does take that extra mile to make that phone call ahead of time. He does understand the disservice, really, that is meeting your patient for the first time when they're already under stress, where you're asking those questions come in with a clipboard, and you have them sign off. You're okay. What's your name? What's your date of birth? Does it match your little wristband? So he really gets over the technical, piece to it, and of course that technical piece is also a value, right? Because you want to make sure you're operating on the right person, all that good jazz. But sometimes the personalization of making the patient feel comfortable, calm, cool, collective, right mindset is overlooked. I think it's overlooked by many in his profession, and I think he recognizes that. And I think what he's proving by changing his, I don't necessarily think that he's changing his ways per se. I think it naturally comes to him, but he wanted to add more value, is he is actually seeing his thought process come to fruition with the recovery of the patient, that they, hopefully they're on the road to recovery as soon as they wake up in a really positive mindset.
Right. And, that was so well said, Carol. So thank you. What stood out to me, well, obviously many things about that podcast, but what he specifically said in that moment in the operating room, when I'm having that connection with the patient, that person in that moment of time under my care for the duration is the most important thing in my life.
Yeah. I mean, that was profound. And I don't think, and he was so humble in some of his stories of different patients that he really, he does understand, but he's very humble. And I think he's starting to see, like I said, some positive feedback from others in his profession So paying it forward, hopefully others in his profession will kind of adapt his way of doing things. And obviously everyone's got to add their own little flair to it. He adds a sense of calming, but with also humor, just a sensible approach, a not so medicinal approach, because sometimes medicinal, when I hear the word medicinal, I automatically think of metal. I think of, what's the word I want to use? Which is a word we should know because God knows we've been talking about this for the last 2.5 years. Sterile environment. And we're obviously relating that to the whole N95 masquerade party for the last 2 years. But he really, when you hear the word, for me, when I hear the word medicinal, I don't think of medicine in the sense of health and wellness. I think of metal and sterilization, like just a sterile environment, cold, no germs, no room for error, just this box. And I think what he does is he really takes that piece to it, which is important. We can't deny that piece is important. Of course it is. But he puts, I think, a more human side to really trying to get into the heart and the mind of his patient to make them feel comfortable. And you don't find that very often, at least I've never seen it.
Well, yeah, that is so true. I go back to when I first received that email from him. And as he said, the 2 times that he's been on our podcast, he found our podcast and he enjoys listening to it. So thank you very much. We love hearing that we provide value. That inspired this doctor just to reach out of the blue to us and, went through the same process as I do with any guest. And I think it's just a testament to him as a person. Yes, we know he's a doctor, he's an anesthesiologist, but definitely a testament to him as a person. And we will definitely have him on again, of course, probably in the next few months. But moving along with Mindset Monday, today is, I wrote it down, and of course my, excuse me, my desk here is out of control. We'll fix that at some point today. I want to say it's like episode number 400. I'm going to look it up because now it's going to bother me.
It is going to bother you.
452. And what is significant about that? Obviously, we're getting close to the 500 mark, but those numbers are very significant to me. And excuse me, as I looked at that, I'm like, oh, well, isn't that kind of nice? So 48 more episodes till we hit the 500 mark. I would imagine that would be probably in June, maybe early July. And, who knows, we may have it on Saturday because I would love for Dr. Anthony to be on our podcast for the 500. And today I am really styling it. I have my ring that my grandnephew made me, and I just love it. And Gary asked me what it was, and Jetty made this for Uncle Gary, and I often wear them together, or I'll wear that one. And Gary said, "What's that?" And I said, "Oh, it's the ring that Jetty made." I said, "The pink one is mine, the green one is yours." He's like, "Well, let me have it." And I said, "It's too big for your fingers. So sorry, Jetty, Auntie confiscated the Uncle Gary's ring. He can look at it.
Doubled it. He could double it.
Yeah, maybe he can make him another one.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. He loves making those. He loves making those. Of course, he made me a bracelet. He made Papa a bracelet. But yeah, next time I'm gonna have him make me a ring because they're so cute. He gets a kick out of making his jewelry. Who knows? Maybe we got a jewelry maker in the family. You never know. But Monday Mindset. What do you do when you feel like crap? Holla! I've had a headache for a few days now, and that's why we were on a little bit later because I ended up waking up a little bit later. I was really, had just had one of those crappy nights sleep where, when you're not feeling your best. You toss and you turn, and how do you switch gears, knowing you still have to function, right? Moms and dads, they got children, they don't feel good. Guess what? That is put on the back burner. They still have to function. They got to get those kids off to school. Lunches made, if you're making lunches, scheduling your appointments, do your thing, laundry, cooking, cleaning, working outside the home, working inside the home, whatever it may be. And how do you push through that? And sometimes you need a distraction. So mindset can be also a healthy distraction when you don't feel your best, when physically, mentally, whatever it may be. I always say, try to revert to a smaller scale. Number one, don't overload your mind with too many things, because that doesn't help the mindset, especially when you're trying to kind of get out of your funk or get through if you're not feeling well. You want to limit exposure to devices, because that plays havoc on your brain sometimes if you're not feeling well, or you're stressed, whatever it may be. So you want to kind of put your devices to the side as best you can. Obviously, some people still have to get on your devices. That's okay. Just maybe limit it. Don't over strenuous exercises, or anything very physical that is really going to make you sweat. Now, some people will disagree with that. And the reason being, I guess it depends on what ailing you. In my case, I'm suffering from a low dose migraine. So I can't, for anything physical, I cannot do, because as most people know, when you have a migraine, your blood flow to your brain is almost like, to me, is like exasperated. It's like pumping even harder, it seems. So I'm going to do things today that are going to be in a more calming manner, mindless, what I call mindset mindless, meaning I'm not going to overthink things. I'm not going to jump into something that really needs my mindset attention wise, like to detail. Because I'll definitely will miss things. I'm also not going to really watch television, devices, television, anything like that, because again, that's not healthy. When for some people, if it's a full blown not feeling well, some people may need a cool room to be in. Double checking your lighting. Like right now, I've got my what do you call it, light on, and I'm probably going to shut it off in 2 seconds, because that kind of lights bug your eyeballs. So you've got to really have the mindset to say, you know what, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to do what I can. I'm not expecting too much today. If I get a few things accomplished, whoopee. And that's how you have to go into that. You have to go into that thought process that I've got to embrace where I'm at. You got to embrace where you're feeling, where your thoughts are, and try to have the mindset of ease and calm.
Yes, that is really important. And, just as you were, talking about the light, made me think of, Gary and I both have to go to the eye doctor to refresh our prescriptions. But I just got in the mail, and, I don't know who it was from, but like a kit or something that I get. Anyways, it's about this new eyewear, which I wasn't aware was out there. It's called Blocks, Blokz by Zenni.
Yeah, I've heard of it. There's actually quite a few different companies out there. They will do blue blocking, they'll do yellow blocking. I guess yellow lenses are good for at night. And then the blue blocking is really for those like fluorescent-y colors.
Yeah, and it says protect your eyes against harmful blue light from digital devices, artificial light, and the sun with your suite of Blocks blue light blocking lenses. That's a tongue twister, but it's so true. And and for me also, I can't drive at night because it's too much. It's like, if you saw my eyesight when I was what I see at night, you'd be like, holy crap. It's very distorted. So actually, I was talking to Gary about it yesterday, and I said, you know what? I said I was going to make the reservation at the long-term parking, for when I fly out to Cali.
Yeah.
But I said, I think you're going to have to drop me off and pick me up, because I'm not going to be able to drive home at night.
Right. And, you know, you know, a lot of people don't emphasize that piece of, oh, you know, my eyes are just acting a little funny, whatever it may be. I know I have a difficult time with when it's raining. I've never been one, like, give me 10 feet of snow, I'll drive in it. But something about rain, the glare, you know, from the street lights, and then you've got the reflection of the water. I don't know. Even as a young person, it drove me nuts. I hated driving in the rain, but especially now. So I don't. During the day, yeah, you know, if it's raining, I'll of course drive it during the day. But at nighttime, there's too much glare, so I really try to. But these new glasses really do help with some of that. They're recognizing that. The other thing, Monday Mindset, hold on one second, because I'm going to bring this in. This has never happened to me. Hold on.
Oh boy. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know what she is up to. I wonder if she received her luggage that she ordered. We'll just have to wait and see. And, you know, Mindset Monday. Uh-oh, here it is.
Here it is. So, you know, a lot of times you hear about a recall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Tina, of course, sent, I believe it's Jif peanut butter. Obviously, it's in my hand. And so John had said, oh, you know, and they know we use Jif. They use, I think, Peter Pan, but there's too much sugar in that for me. So she sent me, let's see, food safety alert, salmonella outbreak, link to Jif brand peanut butter. Do not eat recalled product. Many types and sizes were recalled, including creamy, crunchy, natural, and reduced fat. Check for the numbers. And they're 1274425 through 2140425. At the end of the first 7 numbers, see recall notice for more details. And this is from the CDC. So sure enough, John looks at our numbers and he says they fall right into it, which I'm double checking. 425, that is correct. And it goes 214. Yeah. So apparently ours is recalled. And the weird, yeah, and this was good till February 24th, but I've already eaten probably most, well, not all of it, but a good chunk, because this is my travel peanut butter, because I travel a lot with rice cakes and peanut butter, because I can't, you know, I intermittent fast even on the road. So I always make sure I bring that. So I've already eaten a lot of it. It smells good, but apparently it's been recalled. I've never had a recall item. Isn't that weird? I mean, it's not weird, but I mean, it happens, but.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I have a hard time with traveling and eating. I have to make sure like I time everything out correctly and, you know, just have, excuse me, have a couple of gluten-free snacks. Obviously, I'm going to bring with me. So that will certainly help out. Lots of machinery noise in the background there. So I do apologize. And we have
so I just want to make sure that everyone knows the numbers. It's 1274425 through this is a lot of numbers, through 2140425, and with 425 at the end of the first 7 numbers. So yes, mine has the 425, and mine falls right in the middle because mine starts with 2024, and it goes through 2140. So yeah, you want to make sure. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think I got sick. To my knowledge, I don't remember, but I got a tough stomach, so I don't know. Salmonella outbreak.
Oh boy.
So, and then you can go to, I don't even know what you do with this. What do you do with the recall? Do you bring it back to the store? You get a refund? Do I get another one?
You know what? That's a good question. I'm not even sure.
I'm gonna bring it back to Walmart and say,
What do I do?
Yeah. And I'll have the numbers with me to make sure that I'm not getting another one, which I'm sure they've already pulled them from the shelves, but yeah, because I need one for traveling. So if you got that Jif and nothing about nothing, what kind of peanut butter do you use?
We've used Jif and the other one, Skippy.
Skippy, I like Skippy too. Skippy. This is a good thing about Monday Mindset. And talk about what I said, talk about these mindless things that help you get through the day. Whatever those mindless things are to help you. But yeah, I like Skippy tastes to me more like peanuts.
Well, it's peanut butter.
I know that, but some taste more sweet, where it tastes more like a roasted peanut. I guess I should have been more clear. A roasted peanut, just that roasted goodness. Jif to me is a happy medium of the roasted, but it's not super, super sweet. Let me check the sugars. Yeah, it was only for whatever, what is this? How many tablespoons? 2 tablespoons is only 3 grams of sugar. So it's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
But Peter Pan, because my son-in-law loves Peter Pan. And when I was up visiting him, of course, had my rice cakes. Oh, don't buy peanut butter, we got it. I'm like, why does this taste so sweet? He goes, oh yeah, there's more sugar in that. I'm like, whoa. So yeah.
Speaking about nothing, remember when we were kids and we would go visit friends of mommy and daddy's, the Carruthers? They lived in Vernon.
Mhm.
And we got off the highway. We were always like, glaring out the window because I don't know what kind of a store it was, but there was that peanut figure.
Yes.
Always out front. Do you remember what the name of that was?
No, I think you'd have to Google. You have to Google that. So it's a peanut figure.
Yeah.
Was it peanut figure?
Mr. Peanut Man.
Peanut Man. And was it a store or was it a farm?
Yeah, he was in front of a store and we would drive right by. And I remember Daddy always slowing down and we would our faces would be up against the window. Oh, there's Mr. Peanut Butter Man.
I'm Googling it right now. You never know. It might come up. I do remember it, but for some reason, who remembers? No, that's in New Bedford. Yeah, Peanut Butter Bandit. This is what comes up when I Google it. Peanut Butter Bandit returned to prison, Tallinn, Connecticut.
Wow, that just skewed my memory. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll ever find that. I guess you'd have to find somebody from Vernon, Connecticut that maybe would remember that.
Oh my God.
There's funny things that you think of when you're a kid that you talk about a subject, right? Another great way for your mindset to build, not only you build your mindset, but build your memory. It's always good to go back to memories, and especially if there's a detail that just kind of pops up and then it gets you to other details of, maybe another time or whatever. It's great for your mindset, great for your memory, keeping that mind constantly rotating, get the gears oiled and lubed through memories. I love doing that.
Yeah, Ryan and I were chatting about something about that last week about, mind and memories. And, we're talking about different games that we're addicted to on our devices. And I said, yeah, now I have to just okay, from this time to this time, I cannot even look at them. But, there's different puzzles and that sort of thing, which engages your mind. And one of my favorite ones is called Tile Garden. And it's a 3D puzzle, and you have to match 3 items at a time, and they have a space on the bottom, and if you fill up all those spaces, then you lose. So the point is, try not to have too many in there, because you have to go through each layer, to actually, solve, I don't want to say solve the puzzle, but be done with the puzzle. And if you fill up the thing, you're automatically booted out. So it's very strategic. And I love that, because you're looking at it like, okay, well, I can move, it's just, it's pretty neat. So,
well, that'll keep you very busy with your mind on the airplane, for sure.
That is true.
Yeah. Me, I'm going to put the earbuds in and Z out.
Yeah.
chill.
And I found my nice traveling pillow, purple, of course, go around my neck. I love that thing. So yeah, just kind of gearing up for the Cali trip.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully finish my packing today. And kind of just as I said, Monday mindset, just trying to keep things a little bit simple today, not overtaxing my brain on much of anything today. And that's what you have to do with your mindset. But if you don't have something that you're trying to like not deal with, or you're not feeling your best, but you're trying to get your mindset on point, a good way is something that really sparks your heart, your mind, your passion, your desires, whatever it may be. Could be music, could be reading a book. Some people actually absolutely love reorganization, like a drawer, a closet. It gives them a sense of satisfaction, a sense of complete, that I did that task. So whatever it is that's going to keep your mindset either focused or your mindset so you're not draining it, that's what Monday mindset is all about. We are, one size does not fit all. Maybe it's just playing on your favorite music and, doing a dance off by yourself with reflection in the mirror. And then, I don't know if you've ever done that before, but I did that one time. It was an exercise. And they wanted us to play whatever song that, got you moving, but to do it in front of the mirror. It's hysterical. I recommend everyone trying that out at some point. Feels a little weird in the beginning, but I'm telling you, you either will pick up on your lack of dance moves, your lack of rhythm, or you'll be like, you are my best dance partner.
Absolutely. And obviously TwoSistas. And then we had a TwoSista who was online watching us. So good morning, Claude. I sent her a message on. And speaking of dance moves, maybe we should have a live dance move.
Live dance move?
Yeah, like go ahead and like I am going to, I'll show you what I mean.
Now? Good
Yeah.
God.
Why not?
Why not?
Bring up my.
She's gonna bring up some music, so I guess we're gonna dance. Don't make it too loud. Remember, I got a headache.
Okay. Let me turn the volume up so people can hear it. And we do not own the rights to this song.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna get bleeped.
Darn ads. I gotta wait for the ads to go by. But as we're doing this, I just want to reiterate, I'm going to play a Pharrell song. We do not own the rights to it. We just want to be goofy for a couple of seconds. And here.
Can't shake it too bad because of my shoulder and my hip.
Yeah, but I don't care, baby, by the way. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Okay.
There we go. That was good because I was trying to really get into it. I'm like, nope.
Oh, that's right.
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. So I'm trying not to overdo it. But anyways, it is Monday mindset. What gets your boat, what gets you flowing, what gets you grooving on, whether it's music, whether it's journaling, reading a book, dancing around, having a dance partner with a reflection of yourself in the mirror. Always cool. Whatever it may be. Or if you just need that downtime, you need to kind of rest your brain. That is okay too. Whatever it is, get through Monday mindset with positivity on all fronts. Even if you're not feeling your best, or you're feeling your best, but you feel like, just do it with positivity. And I'm telling you, once you start focused on the positivity of the day, all the other stuff kind of just either gets in check, gets in the groove, or dissipates. There you go. Monday mindset. What do you say, Jan?
And on that note, we hope you have an amazing Monday. Make it a good one. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Give yourself that time to reflect. And we shall see you tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow, just saying.
Yes, we will go on. We'll probably go on this in the morning too. I know I got an appointment. I know you Normally, Tuesday and Thursday, we've been trying to do our podcast at night. So we're going to be doing it in the morning. And we'll probably try to stick to 8 a.m. because I got an appointment and you got a busy day. And we will do that. But, Monday Mindset, take care, everyone. Have a great, great day. Think about positivity. This is Carol Sue, AKA Naughty Boss, live with Two
Sisters. Hey, it's Janice, AKA Wellness Diva 5.0. We'll see you tomorrow for the Big 6-0. Signing off. Bye.